The battle for Bengal heats up. PM Modi calls for Asli Parivartan in state of Bengal.
असली परिवर्तन चाहिए.
The Prime Minister's Paltano Dorkar roar in Didi's turf.
Paltano Dorkar. Paltano Dorkar.
The Prime Minister says TMC is shielding infiltrators for its vote bank.
टीएमसी को घुसपैठिए इसलिए पसंद है क्योंकि वो इनके पक्के वोट बैंक है.
The TMC hits back, says the Prime Minister is lying to Bengal to hide his failures. State of war Bengal is a top focus on India Today.
Good evening and welcome to India Today. I'm Anjali Istawa. The battle for Bengal is intensifying and Prime Minister Narendra Modi is sounding the poll bugle in the state. Today, Prime Minister Modi was in Singur in Bengal where he launched various development projects worth over 830 crore rupees, asserting his push for Vikas in the poll-bound state. Now, Prime Minister Modi said that Bengal needs to end TMC's 15-year-long jungle Raj for Asli Parivartan or real change. Prime Minister Modi said that for development, Bengal requires a regime change or Paltano. The Prime Minister also launched sharp attacks on the TMC government, accusing the Mamata government of sheltering infiltrators or Ghuspetias and turning them into a vote bank. PM Modi also alleged that TMC is endangering women's safety, stalling centre schemes and threatening the state's welfare. Earlier, the TMC hit at the Prime Minister's visit, saying that PM Modi is a political tourist and accused him of spinning fantasies about demographic imbalance and riots in Bengal.
सभी एक ही भाव से, एक ही आस लेकर के आए हैं कि हमें असली परिवर्तन चाहिए. हर कोई 15 वर्ष के महाजंगल राज को बदलना चाहता है. और अभी तो बीजेपी एनडीए ने बिहार में जंगल राज को एक बार फिर से रोका है. अब पश्चिम बंगाल भी टीएमसी के महाजंगल राज को विदा करने के लिए तैयार है. तैयार है ना? पक्का? तो मेरे साथ एक संकल्प लेंगे. संकल्प लेंगे. मैं कहूंगा पलटानो दोरकार, पलटानो दोरकार. आप कहेंगे चाय बीजेपी सरकार. पलटानो दोरकार, पलटानो दोरकार, पलटानो दोरकार, पलटानो दोरकार, पलटानो दोरकार. मेरा निरंतर प्रयास रहता है कि बंगाल के नौजवानों, बंगाल के किसानों, बंगाल की माताओं बहनों की हर संभव सेवा करूं. लेकिन यहां की टीएमसी सरकार केंद्र सरकार की योजनाओं को आप तक ठीक से पहुंचने ही नहीं देती. अरे भाई, अगर इनको मोदी से परेशानी है, ये तो मैं समझ सकता हूं। इनको बीजेपी से दुश्मनी है, ये भी समझ में आता है। लेकिन टीएमसी तो बंगाल के लोगों से अपनी दुश्मनी निकाल रही है। यहां घुसपैठियों को भांति भांति की सुविधाएं देती है। घुसपैठियों को बचाने के लिए धरने प्रदर्शन करती है। आप याद रखिए, टीएमसी को घुसपैठिए इसलिए पसंद है क्योंकि वो इनके पक्के वोट बैंक है। घुसपैठियों को बचाने के लिए टीएमसी किसी भी हद तक जा सकती है। टीएमसी ऐसे गिरोहों को संरक्षण देती है जो घुसपैठियों को सुरक्षा देते हैं, उनके लिए फर्जी डॉक्यूमेंट बनाते हैं।
And as Prime Minister Modi asserted the need for Parivartan and Paltano in Bengal, the BJP released a party anthem echoing the Prime Minister's call for change in the poll-bound state. Listen in.
পায় পায় খাচ্ছে ঠেলা নাগরিক অধিকার, তাই পাল্টানো দরকার, চাই বিজেপি সরকার। পাল্টানো দরকার, চাই বিজেপি সরকার।
পাল্টানো দরকার, চাই বিজেপি সরকার।
সরকার 26,000 চাকরি গেল, যোগ্য পায় না বিচার। কয়লা বালি গরু মানুষ সবই হচ্ছে পাচার। খাটের তলায় লুকিয়ে রাখা কালো টাকার পাহাড়, প্রতিবাদ করলে বলে বিরোধী ধরে মার। সব দুঃখ ঘোচাতে হবে, সইব না তো তাই পাল্টানো দরকার, চাই বিজেপি সরকার। পাল্টানো দরকার, চাই বিজেপি সরকার।
And in this program, I'm joined by Monojit Mandal, who's a political analyst, also Rohan Gupta, the national spokesperson of the BJP, R.T. Jared, senior journalist and political commentator, and also Tausifur Rehman, who's the spokesperson of TMC. I'll begin with you, Mr. Rehman, because the accusations are flying towards your party, your government, Mamata Banerjee's government in Bengal. There are many accusations that Prime Minister listed out, from Ghuspetia to lack of development and blocking development and women's safety as well. What is your reaction?
Good evening, everyone. Good evening to you, ma'am, as well. Ma'am, I have a few questions and speculations as well. The question is he a Prime Minister of BJP or India? He said 100 years, nothing happened in Bengal. Then what about 2014 to 2025? What plan he had for Bengal? He had 18 MPs in Bengal. What he did under those tenure in Bengal? People slammed BJP in 2024 and asked them to back out again. Who is he? Or he just wants to win election? The Prime Minister who deprived Bengal.
Mr. Rehman, we seem to be losing your connection. We will come back to you, try to fix this and get back to you. But Rohan Gupta, I'll bring you in this conversation. The line that was used by Mr. Rehman, is he the Prime Minister of the BJP or the country? Their accusation is that Prime Minister is making certain comments which are not true. And they have, again and again, TMC has in fact used very strong words. They've said that he's instigator of riots. He has said things which are not correct. What is your reaction?
See, this is the main issue here. You can see the pain of Mr. Modi as a Prime Minister, that he's not able to give Bengal what Bengal has given to the country. He's not able to give back because of the blockage of the state government. all the central schemes. TMC is ensuring that the benefits don't reach to the Bengalis. If PM gave example that how Bengal led us before the independence, also after the independence, also the Asmita of Bengalis is totally TMC has ensured for their power lust. The Asmita of Bengali is not justified. That's what PM is trying to do. And that's what he wants, that there should be a real Parivartan where each and every Bengali should have right in the growth story of India, the Viksit Bharat. PM wants Bengal to be the engine of Viksit Bharat 2047, where these benefits are blocked by these
But
governments,
Mr.
not
Gupta,
only TMC.
but Mr.
Yeah.
Gupta, the counter that they are giving is, which we just heard, is that you have been in the center for a long time as well. So what is the reason that there are Ghuspetias, as BJP keeps claiming? What is the reason that we still have Ghuspetias after 14 years also?
See, that's what I'm saying. The state government is equally responsible to support on the issues which are concerning national security. You have seen Mr. Amit Shah, the central home minister, clearly telling that 450 kilometers the land is not been provided by TMC, and he has given the evidence. He has written number of times the letters to the government, and government has not replied. Can you expect a state government not supporting central government for their power hunger? No, nowhere it should happen. And not only that, this is about the security, whether the welfare schemes, whether the benefits of central schemes, everywhere they have ensured just to protect their power and to alienate Bengal. They have ensured that all the benefits of the central government don't reach the common Bengali people. And that is what Mr. Modi wants. Whether it is national security or welfare or Bengali Asmita, we want to give everything back
Let's
to the
take
Bengal.
it to Mr. Rehman now. I think we have his connection through. Mr. Rehman, your government is always in confrontation mode as well. So what is the answer that you want to give to the BJP spokesperson? But also do tell us, it's always center versus West Bengal government.
Ma'am, it's always good to confront the people of India because they deserve to know everything. There's nothing secret. When they talk about 450 kilometers, why the BJP spokesperson doesn't go and ask Mr. Rajnath Singh back in 2018, when the Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, allocated two lands, which is Petrapol and Andhra. So what happened after that? Because they want to deprive Bengal, इन्होंने ये election के लिए बचा के रखा था as a topic that we will again hit them back in 2021, 2024 and 2026 for assembly election. So why don't they work? Why the BSF Jawan standing there but they don't have a fencing over there? Okay, if you think the central government is working and the state government doesn't want to protect them, then why the central agencies are not there on the border? I mean, this is the same Prime Minister, ma'am. He hates Bengalis. He hates the language Bengali. Tell him to make the Bengal funds report public. What is there to hide? Throw it on our face and say we paid you this much. Beti Badhao, Beti Bachao, what was the budget? 80% spent on advertisement. If I'm not wrong, then show us the parliament report. What about the smart city? Basically, it's a see, ma'am. Basically, Narendra Modi is a self-centric and an obsessed prime minister who just wants to win election, and he's not a prime minister of India. He's a prime minister of Bharatiya Janata Dal Party.
Okay, Monojit Mandal, what is your opinion on this? The attacks have been sharp from both sides, but what caught my attention is how BJP is focusing on Singur. It brings in a totally different optics into this entire fight.
I think they are focusing on Singur, but they have not talked anything about the factory in Singur.
Interesting.
I think people of Singur is complaining about that. We all know that Mamata wanted the factory to happen on Singur, but not trampling upon the rights of the farmers. And in fact, that was endorsed by the apex court of the country. Ultimately, the law had to be changed, and this law was changed by none other than Mr. Modi's government. New land acquisition law had to be brought in. So the issues are very, very simple, and the BJP will come back with these kind of issues like Ghuspetiya, corruption, and vote bank and development. I want to understand from BJP in which of the states in the country needed to go to the Supreme Court to get their legitimate rights, for the rural benefits, for rural employment guarantee schemes and all the schemes, amount GST, income tax, everything amounting to 2 lakh crores. Not a single state in the country, but West Bengal had to go. They are blocking our funds. They're blocking the money. In fact, if they're blocking the funds for the university that I teach, the promised fund of 100 crores was not being given by the government of India. And my friend talked about the other aspects as well. And Guspetya, who is manning the border? This question will come back to our mind.
Okay.
The manning the border is responsibility of Mr. Amit Shah. Mr. Amit Shah must resign if there is Guspetias or infiltrators.
Okay.
These are all political poll narratives that BJP will bring in only during the time of election.
Okay, let's take this conversation to Mr. Gupta then. Because all these accusations are flying towards BJP. But I'd like to add here, Mr. Gupta, this is not just the West Bengal's grouse, you know, this center versus state thing. We've seen all these states that are ruled by other parties constantly accuse the center of blocking funds. Now, what is the reason that this becomes an issue?
I mean, throw the report on a face.
There are three things. I think I am talking to two TMC, technically two TMC spokespersons, so I should have 50% time.
That is why we will give you more time if you feel that way. If you feel that way, we will give you more time. Yes.
See the irony. They are in the government for last 5 years. When they had to deliver to the people of Bengal, now they are questioning central government. This is the political allegation, nothing else. And you tell me one government where, please don't speak in between, Mr. Tausifur. Please maintain the decorum. If you tell me one government where the central government agency is going with the search order and the state CM comes, blocks it, snatches away the evidences. Have you ever seen the insult of our constitution anywhere or our judiciary anywhere? This is not the first time. If the CBI team was attacked, you see Arjikar Hospital, the kind of approach TMC government showed to the whole country. What is this? Is this democracy? No, this is not democracy. They are ensuring that the kind of autocracy Mamata Banerjee is putting in Bengal, people of Bengal, they are now scared. They are fed up with this government, the corruption, the nepotism, the lack of transparency. You see everywhere, the appeasement politics. Have you seen Babri Masjid made anywhere? What is this? She is allowing that. She wants to protect the appeasement politics there. And that's why she is opposing SIR. Why is she opposing SIR? You tell me one CM across the country that there is a reason for them to oppose SIR because they want to protect their vote bank. Whenever the SIR was declared, you could see the long queues on the borders of West Bengal. Why? Because people were scared. They have the local political protection which is against the country. You have to rise above the occasion. You have to ensure when it's a question of national security, you have to be together. Whether it is Guspetya or not,
Mr. Gupta, I want to quickly get in a question here. Does BJP feel confident about dislodging 15 years old government that came into power with a massive revolution and popularity?
Absolutely. That is a message from the ground. That is the voice of the common Bengali. He feels that he has been cheated by this government. He feels that he's been left out on the good story of the country. He feels that appeasement politics has ruled over all other rules and regulations. He feels that corruption has killed his right to live. He feels that these Guspetias, they are taking away the common man's right in West Bengal. And that's why, because I'm there in the war room, I can see the change in the air. This time we are going to dislodge this arrogant government, which has ensured that the common Bengali doesn't receive their rights. We will ensure that is what Modi ji has told. Bengal has given a lot to this country and it's time for BJP to give back to Bengal.
Okay, Mr. Rehman, you wanted to say something. Please go ahead.
So I just want to ask my learned friend, this nasty smell in the air, this pungent smell in the air, the people doesn't want to accept it. And sir, I hope this debate has been seen by all the Bengalis. You are the same political party who kills Bengalis when they speak Bangla in Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. Why don't you obstruct something? Why don't you object? Why don't your leaders tweet that please do not kill the Bengalis staying in Bengal while they're speaking Bengali? Modi ji comes to Bengal while BJP ECI Nexus runs the most brazen voter suppression drive through the so-called exercise. I mean, we are not against the SIR, but yes, we do not like the intention. We do not like the process. This is what we have been asking 100 times and we will be on the street. Each visit of Narendra Modi coincides with a grim reality. The SIR linked death toll now at 84.
You have opposed SIR.
Now at 84. Ordinary Bengalis have died
How
standing in queues.
How can you say that you are not opposing SIR?
Harassment and being forced to prove the citizenship in their own land. Ma'am, let me bring you some information. My grandfather played football for India.
How many objections?
My grandfather played football for India. My sister has been asked for hearing. Can you believe that?
You asked very specifically how many objections you have raised to SIR.
My grandfather.
I'm asking you very specific question.
Okay, come to think of it, SIR is not. It is an exercise being done by Election Commission. So actually, there is no reason to debate it over here. come to think of it, it is not a BJP exercise, and TMC also, as a party, you should not be questioning BJP for it because it is a easy exercise. But
so why do you protect SIR? Let us speak.
But
so why do you defend SIR? If it is a job of election commission, the BJP
No,
as a
it is
political
the
exactly. So
party should not
BJP,
defend
let's
SIR.
give BJP an opportunity to speak here. Mr. Gupta,
Yes.
why do you bring in SIR all the time in political debates?
See, it is very, very important question. SIR is important to ensure that all Indians who have the voting right, they only can vote. And that is why they are opposing SIR. Anybody who is using SIR is anti-national. That is what I'm saying. He's saying that they are not opposing SIR. Till now, while we are talking, their party have raised only 5 objections to the SIR draft roll. And every day in the debate, their leaders, they come, then they attack election commission. It is about the constitution. Attacking SIR is attacking our constitution, where the SIR purpose
Please
of
allow
SIR
me.
is very simple, that every Indian should have right only to vote. And anybody who is not an Indian, he should not be able to vote. That is why
Please
their
allow me.
appeasement politics comes under pressure.
Okay,
And that's why they are
let's
attacking
take a
SIR.
pause. Let's
Their
take a
leaders
pause
are
because we have
attacking
new...
the election commission employees.
Okay, we'll bring in our other speaker who's joining us right now. Aarti Jairat, senior journalist, is also with us now. Ma'am, you couldn't listen to the arguments put by all the sides over here, but BJP has been attacking TMC government, as you have seen. Now, what is your analysis of the situation? Because 15 years of rule and Mamata Banerjee still hasn't lost a fire that we saw recently when the raids were happening on IPAC. What is your analysis of West Bengal right now?
Well, you know, I think, first of all, there is bound to be a certain amount of anti-incumbency against Mamata Banerjee. She's fighting for a 4th term. And, you know, obviously there would be anti-incumbency. The problem is that the BJP has not been able to find a slogan to take advantage of this anti-incumbency, which will click with the people of Bengal. They are recycling Mamata Banerjee's slogans. Parivartan was her slogan in 2011 when she defeated the left front. Singur was her ground zero when she defeated left front in 2011. So, you know, they need, and Jungle Raj is associated with Bihar. You know, Mahajangal Raj is something new that they've brought in for Bengal, and it doesn't have any resonance at all. So they need to find a slogan that will resonate with the people of Bengal instead of recycling Mamata Banerjee's slogan. And I think that is the main problem today. When the TMC accuses the BJP of being a party of outsiders, it seems to, you know, touch a nerve amongst people in Bengal, because the BJP doesn't have a good local face. They have been experimenting with all kinds of people, Dilip Ghosh and then Suvendu Adhikari and so on and so forth, but they have not they've not thrown up a good enough leader who fight Mamata Banerjee on the streets, word for word, fist for fist, you know, and bring that kind of energy.
So, in a way, you're saying it's not versus TMC, it's versus Mamata Banerjee.
Yes, of course, because the attack is entirely on Mamata Banerjee. And 15 years, you know, Asli Parivartan, this is Mamata Banerjee's slogan. Why is the BJP using it? The BJP should have its own slogan. And, you know, this is what I find lacking in the BJP's campaign, that they don't have any, you know, they have been so imaginative in all the other states, whether it was Bihar or it was Maharashtra or UP, all states that they've captured, you know, in recent times. But somehow in Bengal, they get maybe intimidated by Mamata Banerjee because she is such a street fighter. I mean, as you said, the way she came out on the streets, which chief minister comes, you know, when an ED is conducting a raid somewhere?
Okay, I'll take this to Mr. Gupta. Mr. Gupta, do you think political copywriting sort of fails when it comes to Bengal? Because that's what our senior journalist Aarti Jairat is saying.
See, as a journalist, I respect her views, but We have to understand the difference here. The same question was asked to BJP when Delhi elections were there. The same questions were asked in many other states. See, there is a basic difference when BJP doesn't think in, regional context or, very, very specifically, okay, this is they think in a national perspective. And that's why Bengal is very important. When PM on the land of Bengal gives the commitment to the people of Bengali, that I am here to ensure that the Bengali Asmita is given back. What else you want? And when you have somebody called Mamata Banerjee talking about Bengali Asmita, what Bengal has received? Do you feel that employment rate is proper? No. Do you feel women's security is good? Do you feel the per capita income is increased? No. It has gone down by 20% compared to the national listing.
Very
So
intangible
Just
kind
let me
of
complete.
emotion. Okay.
Just 30 seconds. What I'm saying is, yes, emotions definitely, the Bengali Asmita card cannot work. 15 years, people will see that they have trusted you. Whether you have delivered on that trust? No. The answer is no. At the end of the day, the numbers should speak. And when you talk about numbers, today, all the numbers are against Ms. Mamata Banerjee. And that's the basic difference between BJP and other parties, that we
Mr.
ensure
Gupta,
delivery.
now I've run out of time. I
Numbers.
just have a minute more and I will give that to Monojit Mandal because he's been waiting patiently for a while now. Monojit, what is your last say here?
No, I think it's not only about Mamata alone. This time, we have another very, very formidable figure in the form of Abhishek Banerjee. If you look at the rallies that he's conducting all over the state, I say more people are being attracted than Mr. Modi. I mean, look at the shows that he also had today only. I mean, so it's a very, very formidable power. I mean, in 2021, Trinamool Congress was different because at that point in time, all the big leaders were switching sides, including Shubhendu Adhikari. But this TMC, make no mistake, is much more formidable because of the entry of Abhishek Banerjee.
I cannot resist this. I cannot resist this. Yes, Mr. Gupta, only 10 seconds.
Mr. Monojit Bandal, I don't know why you are not there in TMC, but you have seen the vote chori yatras and the bead there. You have seen that? So don't be deceptive. People know when they vote for change, they will not speak. Because there is a terror
now
there.
I'm out of time. That was too tempting to resist. So I gave you that time. Now I'm completely out of time. Thank you very much, all of you, for joining in. This debate is, of course, interesting because this fight on the ground is super interesting. And it's just going to get more interesting as we go ahead.